Hey everyone, I'm Sefki, and welcome to my channel, where we explore the most fascinating corners of the universe, starting with ourselves. Yeah, you heard me right. The human body is a much more complex and amazing machine than we think. Today we'll be looking at 7 mind-blowing facts about our bodies that might just make you look at yourself in a whole new light. We often go about our daily lives, taking for granted the incredible biological processes happening inside of us every second. But trust me, after hearing these facts, you'll never think about yourself the same way again. We're talking about things that'll make you say, "Whoa, seriously? That's happening inside me right now?" Get ready to dive deep into the intricate workings of your own personal cosmos. From the trillions of bacteria calling your gut home to the faint glow emitted by your very being, we're about to embark on a journey of discovery that's sure to blow your mind. Buckle up and let's get started. You might think you're just one individual, but your body is actually a thriving ecosystem. We're talking trillions of bacteria, viruses, and fungi living on and inside you, mostly in your gut. This is what we call the human microbiome, and it outnumbers your own cells. Don't freak out though. These little guys aren't out to get you. In fact, they're essential for your health. They help you digest food, synthesize vitamins, and even train your immune system. Think of them as your own personal microscopic army fighting off harmful invaders and keeping you in tip-top shape. But it gets even weirder. Scientists are discovering that the microbiome can actually influence your mood and behavior. Yep, you heard that right. These little critters might be pulling the strings on your emotions more than you realize. They communicate with your brain through what's called the gut-brain axis, influencing everything from your appetite to your stress levels. Research on the microbiome is exploding right now, and we're just beginning to scratch the surface of how these little life forms impact our health and well-being. It's like having a whole universe within us, constantly interacting and influencing everything we do. Who knows what other secrets these microscopic companions hold? Ever look up at the night sky and feel a sense of wonder about the vastness of space? Well, get this. You are a part of that vastness. Every single atom in your body, the carbon in your DNA, the oxygen you breathe, the calcium in your bones, were all forged in the heart of exploding stars billions of years ago. Think about that for a second. You are literally made of stardust. Explosions of massive stars scattered these elements throughout the universe, and eventually, they came together to form you. It's a cosmic connection that links us all to the very beginnings of the universe. This isn't just some poetic notion, it's hard science. We can analyze the light from distant stars and identify the unique fingerprints of elements within them. And guess what? Those fingerprints match the elements found right here on Earth and in your own body. It's a humbling thought, realizing that we are not separate from the cosmos, but rather an integral part of it. The atoms that make up your body have journeyed across billions of years and light years to be here, forming this complex and conscious being you call you. So the next time you gaze at the stars, remember, you're not just looking at a distant spectacle, you're looking at your own cosmic origins. Let's talk about your brain, the command center of your entire being. It processes information, controls your movements, lets you feel emotions, dream big dreams, and experience the world around you. But here's the kicker, the brain itself can't feel pain. That's right, the very organ that processes pain signals from the rest of your body is immune to pain itself. It's why brain surgery can sometimes be done while the patient is awake. They can talk to the surgeons, letting them know if they're experiencing any strange sensations, all while having their brain poked and prodded. This might seem counterintuitive, but it actually makes sense. You see, the brain doesn't have the same pain receptors called nociceptors that are found throughout the rest of your body. These nociceptors are like little alarm bells that go off when something is wrong, sending pain signals to your brain so you can take action. But why did evolution leave the brain out of this crucial warning system? Well, think about it. The brain is encased in a protective bony skull, surrounded by cerebrospinal fluid that cushions it from impacts. It's pretty well protected from most external threats. Of course, that doesn't mean brain injuries aren't serious. Damage to the brain can have devastating consequences, even if it doesn't cause pain in the traditional sense. So, while it's fascinating that our brains don't feel pain directly, it's a reminder of just how complex and delicate this vital organ truly is. Chapter 4: Regeneration, the human body's hidden superpower. Superhero movies make us wish we had superpowers, but what if I told you that your body already possesses a pretty incredible one? Regeneration. Take your liver, for example. It's the only human organ that can fully regenerate itself. Your skin is another champion of regeneration. Every time you get a cut, your skin cells repair the damage. Scientists are discovering that other organs, like the heart and brain, might have regenerative potential too. It seems our bodies are capable of far more than we ever thought possible. Chapter 5, Beyond the Tongue, the Surprising Science of Taste. We all know the 5 basic tastes: sweet, sour, salty, bitter, and umami, and we learn in school that these tastes are detected by taste buds on our tongues. But here's the thing, taste is a lot more complicated than that. For starters, our taste receptors aren't just limited to our tongues. Recent research has shown that we have taste receptors in some pretty unexpected places: our lungs, intestines, and even our brains. That's right, your brain can taste things too. These extra-oral taste receptors don't work in the same way as the ones on your tongue. They're not sending signals to your brain telling you that your coffee tastes bitter or your cake is sweet. But they are playing important roles in regulating various bodily functions. For example, taste receptors in the lungs are thought to play a role in detecting harmful substances and triggering a cough reflex. Taste receptors in the intestines might help regulate blood sugar levels and even influence our immune response to certain foods. So, while we might experience taste primarily through our mouths, it's clear that the sense of taste is far more complex and widespread throughout our bodies than we ever imagined. It's a whole new way of thinking about how our bodies interact with the world around us, one taste receptor at a time. Chapter 6. The Electric Heart, a Biological Powerhouse. Your heart is often described as a pump, tirelessly circulating blood throughout your body. And while that's true, it's only part of the story. Your heart is also a powerful electrical generator, producing and conducting electrical impulses that keep it beating in rhythm. It's like having a miniature power plant right in your chest. These electrical signals are generated by a group of specialized cells in the heart called the sinoatrial node, or SA node, often referred to as the heart's natural pacemaker. From the SA node, the electrical impulse spreads through the heart's electrical pathways, causing the heart muscle to contract and pump blood. This electrical activity is what doctors are measuring when they give you an electrocardiogram, or EKG. The heart's electrical system is incredibly precise and adaptable. It can speed up your heart rate when you're exercising or stressed and slow it down when you're resting. It's a testament to the remarkable complexity and efficiency of this vital organ. So the next time you feel your heart beating, remember that it's not just muscle contracting, it's a symphony of electrical activity, ensuring that life-giving blood reaches every cell in your body. It's a biological marvel that keeps us ticking, literally. Chapter 7. The Human Glow, Illuminating Our Inner Light. You might think that glowing in the dark is the stuff of science fiction or fantasy creatures, but guess what? You emit light too. Don't worry, you won't be lighting up a room anytime soon. The light we emit is about 1,000 times weaker than what our eyes can detect. This faint glow, known as bioluminescence, is a byproduct of our metabolism, the chemical reactions that keep our bodies running. As our cells work, they produce tiny amounts of light, mostly in the form of photons, which are elementary particles of light. Scientists have even built special cameras that can detect this ultra-weak light emission from the human body. The images they capture show that our glow fluctuates throughout the day, with the brightest areas tending to be our forehead, cheeks, and neck. While the purpose of this human bioluminescence is still not fully understood, some researchers believe it could be linked to our circadian rhythms, our internal biological clock that regulates sleep-wake cycles and other bodily functions. So even though we can't see it with the naked eye, our bodies are constantly emitting a subtle glow, a visual testament to the incredible symphony of chemical reactions happening within us every second. It's a reminder that we are more than just flesh and bone, but rather beings of light, literally. So there you have it, 7 mind-blowing facts about the human body. From the trillions of bacteria that call us home to the faint glow we emit, our bodies are capable of truly amazing things. And the best part? We're only just beginning to scratch the surface of what there is to learn about ourselves. The human body is a miracle that we continue to discover. These amazing facts remind us once again of how complex and interesting we are. It's a source of endless fascination for scientists and non-scientists alike. So the next time you take a breath, feel your heartbeat, or experience a taste sensation, take a moment to appreciate the incredible biological orchestra playing inside you, keeping you alive and functioning. So how much do you know about your body? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more mind-blowing content. Until next time, keep exploring the wonders of the universe, both within and beyond.